I spent 25 years of my life, shrinking myself. I'm 27 years old right now. But when I turned 25, like everything just changed. My mindset just changed. And up until this day, when I think about it, sometimes I feel like what happened? Like what actually happened to me? Because I just woke up one day and I became a different person completely and altogether. I started thinking differently. My mindset changed. I started having confidence in myself. I started my self esteem just started, skyrocketing. I just started believing more in myself. I just started, having more self worth. I just started, valuing myself better, valuing myself more. No, no, make it make sense. Who exactly are you shrinking yourself for? Who exactly? Why are you trying to be so digestible? Why are you trying, to be so easygoing? Like, why are you trying so hard? Who are you trying to do these things for? Trying to do it for people that actually do not even care about you? You should put yourself first, okay? Learn how to put yourself first in every situation. It doesn't make you selfish. It means you're showing up for yourself. It means you're standing up for yourself. Because if you do not stand up for yourself, like nobody else is going to do it for you. This is why I want to talk about the fact that you should never, ever, 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 shrink yourself. For far too long, many of us have been conditioned, to dim our lights, to play small, and to hide our true self. I'm not even joking when I say I used to shrink myself. Like it was so bad to the extent that I used to be scared to even talk. Like to talk where people are. Like I used to be scared, and I used to be scared of other human beings like me. Imagine, so pathetic and silly now that I think about it. Other human beings like me that they have blood running through their veins. Like I used to be scared. I used to even be scared to dress, the way I want. I used to be scared to wear all colors because I thought, oh, this is going to attract people. People are going to see me when I go out. Like I just wanted to be invincible. Why is it possible? It's not possible to be invincible when you're alive. You're alive, so you're going to be seen. So the right thing is not to, shrink yourself. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you should never, ever, ever shrink yourself for anybody. Number one, your authenticity is your superpower. When you show up as your true self without apology or being pretentious or anything like that, you tap into a deep well of confidence and power because you're showing up as your true self. But when you show up, trying to be pretentious, and dim your light and shrink yourself, you're going to be conscious and mindful of every single thing that you're doing. And in the long run, it's going to make you make more mistakes. But when you're just, so true to yourself, if you don't know something, like you do not pretend that you know this thing, like you're just true, you're just authentic, you're just organic to yourself. Okay, this is you. Whatever anybody else wants to say or whatever they want to do, so be it. Do not let anybody dim your light. Okay, do not let anybody make you dim your light. Be you unapologetically. Okay? Show up every single time with your full chest unapologetically. Because as long as you're alive on this planet Earth, you're meant to take space. As long as you're still alive, you're still breathing, you're still here, you are meant to take space on the planet Earth. Okay, so don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like show up your authentic, your true self unapologetically. If you know that you're an extrovert and you're trying to forcing yourself to be an introvert because you're scared that, oh, somebody's going to have an opinion of you, somebody's going to, perceive you in a certain way or a certain manner, and then you're trying to be an introvert because, oh, you're scared. See, one thing you need to understand is people are going to judge you. Okay, they are going to judge you regardless of what you do. If you try to be good, they're going to judge you. If you're bad, they're going to judge you. If you're in between, like whatever you do, they're going to judge you. So just let them be. Okay, let them, and show up as your authentic self unapologetically, respectfully. Number two, shrinking yourself does not protect you, it imprisons you. Okay, it captivates you, it holds you in a bondage. It's just like being in a box, all your life, and you're unable to step out of that box. That's what shrinking yourself means, literally, because that's what it is. You're trying to play small, you're trying to dim your light. Like when you think about it, who exactly are you trying to please? The people you think you're trying to please, or you're trying to, make them have a different impression of you or opinion of you, they don't even really, really care about you. Like you think people care about you, but they actually don't. Because 90% of the time, people are just thinking about their own self, they're thinking about their own life. Your own self, you're causing harm by constantly, trying to play small, shrink yourself, be the people pleaser, impress people so that they'll like me or so that they'll favor me. Like, girl, when you hide your true self, you're not safeguarding yourself from harm. Okay, let's be for real. Like, let's be actually honest. You're simply and actually just trapping yourself in a prison, in a prison that is filled with sorrows, agony, sadness. Because if you do not express yourself in the way that you want, if you do not exist, live this life the way that you want, the only person that is going to regret that decision is you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be filled with regret. It's not going to be the other person or the people, the unknown people. Unknown people, just like you're trying to please the unknown. Does it even make sense? My throat is dry, okay? Because I'm trying to make you understand that you should not shrink currently in a prison of fear, self-doubt because of the unknown, doubting yourself, being anxiety, everything is like, what kind of life exactly are you living? Do you realize that this is just your chance? You have one chance, there is no other chance. I don't know about reincarnation or rebirth or any of that, but that is not guaranteed, okay? But what's guaranteed right now is this life that you are living right now. There is no other life. There is no duplicate, and you're throwing it away. Like, you're messing up. Break free from the prison that you have entrapped yourself in by yourself, and live in your full potential. Get your power back. This is why I said in my other video that you're the cause of 99% of your problem, because most of you have trapped yourself in a prison that's been formed by your own self, because you're trying to shrink yourself, because of fear or self-doubt. Like, whatever the reason is, you alone know what the reason is. So break free from that prison today. Number three, your self-worth is not defined by external sources or external validation. You do not need anybody's approval, or validation to feel worthy. You actually do not. The fact that you are alive, the fact that there is a God in heaven, the fact that you are still breathing, that reason alone is enough for you to crown yourself the prince, the king, the queen of your life. Walk this earth like you own this earth, okay? Like, you're meant to be here because you're here. Whether you like it or not, you are on the planet earth. So why exactly are you waiting for approval or validation from somebody else? You should always, always remember that you are worthy simply because you exist. Yes, the fact that you exist makes you worthy of every single thing that you want, and makes you worthy of everything that you think you're not worthy of. So please do not wait for anybody to give you permission. Do not wait for anybody to give you approval. Do not wait for anybody to give you validation. Okay? Own it. Okay? Work with your full chest. This is you. Okay? Show up anytime and show out as you please, because this is you. Okay? You're walking to a place and your head is like this. Are you a slave in a palace? Why exactly are you doing that? Walk into a place with confidence, look at everybody in their eyes. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Are they going to beat you up because you walked into the place? Like, you do not need external validation to exist. And the fact that you exist, it means you are worthy of everything that life has to offer. Okay? Okay, you don't need permission from anybody, okay? All the permission you need in the world is within you. You have to give yourself permission. It's you, okay? You call the shots, you have the final say. Give yourself permission and stop waiting for permission from unknown men or unknown, I don't even know. So give yourself that permission that you need right now to do that thing that you want to do, because the power literally lies in your hands. Number four, embracing your uniqueness is a key to true fulfillment. Because whether you like it or not, we are all different on this planet. We have different faces. When I think about the fact that we are all unique on this planet, like, it baffles me a lot. And then I know that there's actually a God up there. Because come to think of it, like, we all have different faces, and there are billion and million of people in the world, but we are all unique. Like, there's something that sets you apart from other people. There is always something that makes you unique. And you trying to, be like somebody else, it doesn't make sense. You should embrace your own uniqueness and shine so bright. because the world is a more interesting place. When you meet people, and you get to experience a different thing, you get to experience something different. I mean, it will be boring if everybody is just the same. When you try to fit in or conform to another person's standard, the truth is you will always feel like something is missing, because you're not living in your own uniqueness, you're not living in your own potential. You're not actually doing the things that your mind is telling you to do. You're not listening to your own voice. You're just trying to conform to another person's standard. You're just trying to be like somebody else. It's okay to have a mentor, it's okay to have somebody that inspire and motivate you, but this does not mean, oh, you should copy that person and try to be like that person. Okay, you have your own unique personality. There's always something unique about you. So you see that uniqueness. I know you might think, oh, this thing that makes you unique, you might think, oh, it's weird or it makes you strange, and you see that strangeness, that's what makes you beautiful. That strange thing about you, that's what makes you unique. So you should own it with your full chest, unapologetically. When you embrace your uniqueness and your individuality, do you know what you do? You tap into a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. And this is how life should be. As long as you are alive, there is always time to make a change. Okay, it's never too late. Okay, so start embracing your uniqueness and tap into your purpose, because we all have our purpose. Okay, the reason why most of you are finding it hard to find your purpose in life, know what you're passionate about, is because you're trying to live like somebody else, trying to impersonate somebody else. You're not following your heart. You're not doing what is in your mind. You're not speaking to yourself. You're not looking inwards inside of you. You're merely just looking outwards, trying to see what other people are doing. And no, you have to be in touch with your uniqueness. Okay, you see that thought you think that is weird, you think, oh, this is stupid, this is dumb, or like people do not do this. Like, forget about people. Okay, think about yourself. Okay, if all these people that created, all these people that invented, Bob invented electricity, if they were trying to be like other people, they'll not be able to invent those things that they invented. So like, try to tap into your uniqueness. Okay, be yourself, because when you tap into your uniqueness, you're going to find your purpose and live a fulfilled life. Isn't that what we all want? To live a fulfilled life and happy life at the end of the day. So why exactly are you trying to shrink yourself and dim your lights and stop that from actually happening? The last point is, you have the power to choose how you show up. Okay, you have the power to choose how you're going to show up every single time. So this whole, oh, nagging or complaining, or, oh, I did not have a choice, I just had to, oh, you made the choice, okay, to show up like that. Because every day you wake up, you get to choose whether you're going to shrink yourself or step into your power. Like, which one is it going to be? Are you going to be shrinking yourself every day? You have the power. You have to realize that you have the power. So if you're constantly waiting on, oh, a miraculous sign or a significant change to happen, you're waiting on something to happen before you actually step into your light and stop shrinking yourself. You're wasting your time, because the power lies in your hands. Okay, you have the power to make it right. You have the power to do it. You can either choose to show up boldly, authentically, and unapologetically every single day you wake up. Okay, oh, yesterday you watch motivational videos and you think, oh, when you wake up the next morning, the motivation is still going to be on your mind and all. Like, one thing people do not understand is motivation wears off over time. Like, sometimes you're motivated and sometimes you're not motivated at all, even if you know that that thing that you want to do is something positive that is going to yield good results in the long run. But motivation is not always there. When you have certain things imprinted in your mind, when you start taking conscious and daily effort into trying to change something about yourself, it builds discipline. It makes you discipline. The world truly needs more of your light and unique energy. Okay, so every single day you wake up, I want you to ask yourself, are you going to shrink yourself today? What are you going to do today? Are you going to show up boldly? Are you going to show up unapologetically? Are you going to show up authentically? What would it be? The choice is yours and yours to make. Nobody can make that choice for you. So I really, really do hope that every day you wake up, like, you make the right choice. because you have to look out for yourself at the end of the day. Nobody is going to do this for you. I keep saying in my videos, nobody is going to make these decisions for you. You have to do it for yourself. Remember, do not ever shrink yourself, because in shrinking yourself, the only person that you're hurting is yourself. You're not hurting another person. You're hurting yourself by your own self and for your own self. So like, don't ever shrink yourself. Don't do that. Okay. Don't shrink yourself. Always remember that your authenticity is your superpower. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.